in my last video, I spoke to overfunctioners and overachievers, and we went through what often happens, when you finally ask for help. It looked like three things. Number one, you get ignored, which looks like the other person looking at you with a blank stare. The kind of the stare I give when somebody tells me that they work in IT and I just see a whole lot of wires. Don't understand, I'm checking out. Okay. When that happens, you think you haven't been clear, so you start to explain more logically, more clearly. They start to now get irritated that you are repeating yourself in three different ways, and you feel frustrated with yourself that you somehow don't know how to communicate clearly. That's number one. The second thing that might happen is that you get dismissed. They say, it'll resolve itself, or you know what, let it go. Which is code for, don't bring this to me, your problem, your monkey, it sat on your bed. You took on the monkey, you can sit with the monkey, okay? You now get frustrated that why can't I let it go? What's wrong with me? I'm sure other people would be able to let it go. So now you're frustrated with yourself because you can't let it go. Or the third thing, which is even worse, is that you're made out to be the villain. But you never said that you couldn't take this on. You took this on willingly. You should have said that you wouldn't be able to take it on at the time. You were trying to manipulate us the whole time, weren't you? So now you're sitting with shame and humiliation and misrepresentation. Of course, you would have, had you known at the beginning what you were taking on in full, you might have said something. You might have set those boundaries that will tell you to set. But you didn't know. So now you're sitting with shame at yourself because you misunderstood. Somebody doesn't understand what you're saying, and you're not able to let things go like probably you should be able to, or you're not able to set your boundaries when you couldn't have known what those boundaries were because you didn't know what you were getting into. You just gung-ho went in there to help. Plus, you're sitting with the emotional fallout of somebody else having humiliated you, dismissed you, or ignored you. On top of the fact, you're sitting with the burnout. Now, this is why you don't ask for help, or you didn't ask for help the last time, and you're probably not going to ask for help the next time, and why, if you leave this unresolved, you're just going to keep on getting burnt out. Now, why do you get the resentment? That's what I promised that I would address in this video. Why do you get the resentment? Why does it keep looping? Why does it keep looping? They call it rumination in some fields. It makes out like there's something cuckoo crazy about you. But it's not rumination. It's an emotional looping for three reasons. And I'm going to go through those three reasons with you now. Okay. Number one. Let me just find it here. The first is injustice. Injustice. You might be somebody who holds the value of justice very deeply and representing fairness very deeply. So when this happens, something like this happens, you feel an injustice, and you took on that responsibility in good faith. And when you name the cost to you and you tell that person, you go back and you say, listen, I need some help here, the story can get rewritten to make you wrong. So that's injustice. The second is abandonment. When they dismiss you or ignore you, they've just left you with all the responsibility. Oh, you took it on, now we can walk away 100% because you've just taken it all on. Okay? So you're left holding the baby, so you've been abandoned. And the third, and that can lead back to issues in your childhood or as you've grown up around abandonment. The third is that your good intentions were either misunderstood or more likely twisted. Okay, not accidentally, but in a way that allows that other person to avoid and absolve themselves of responsibility. And as I said before, letting go is not an event, it's a process. It's a process of understanding, number one, what's really going on, and not blaming yourself for it, and not going and getting frustrated with yourself for it, because now you had a problem, then you got the problem with them doing it to you, then you got the problem with getting frustrated with you, so you've got a problem, layering on your problem, and layering on another problem, right? It's like sticking, all the cock is sticking to itself, right? So as long as these three things are unresolved, the fact that there's abandonment, the fact that there's misrepresentation, the fact that there's injustice, your system literally cannot let go. So in the next video, I'm going to teach you or show you what's actually yours to own that you can make changes for next time, and what isn't. What actually belongs to someone else, what says nothing about you, and what realizing and how realizing that will help give you peace, because with a sense of peace, it can also help in the letting go process.